Hello, I'm Matt Brash. This is Bino. Welcome to Furry Pet News. Today we're going to talk about obesity. There are many reasons why rabbits can end up overweight or obese. It might be an inappropriate diet. It might be too much diet, getting just too much sugary, high carbohydrate or starchy food. It might be a lack of exercise, or it might just be a whole host of these reasons altogether. But obesity can lead to really big problems in your rabbit. Overweight rabbits are very prone to developing bed sores. This is called pododermatitis, where they get sores at the bottom of their feet. They're very prone to getting fly strike. This is because they fail to eat their cecotrophs, part of the important digestive tract system where they're eating these sticky droppings directly from their back end. If they can't get round to do that, these end up sticking in the fur, perfect environment for flies to come in and lay eggs, and it's really nasty. So obesity is a big problem. Now, fortunately, to help us, the Pet Food Manufacturing Association has made a really good chart that shows us how to get the right weight for your rabbit. A condition score of 5 is far too fat. A condition score of 1 is too thin. And ideally, you want your rabbit to be a score of 3. You can tell this by running your hands over your rabbit. You should be able to feel their ribs easily. You should be able to feel their hip bones easily. It's looking at the shape of the rabbit both from the side and from below. It's actually worth having photographs of them just so that you can see exactly what they look like. If your rabbit's larger than this and falling into categories 4 or 5, then you need to look at trying to get some weight off them. And that's really important because not only are you going to have these problems like fly strike or pododermatitis, but actually your rabbit's going to have a load of fat inside. This means that if you try and get weight off them too quickly, then they can go into liver failure. This is because there's so much fat in their liver that their liver just can't cope. This is called hepatic lipidosis. So it's very important to stage the weight loss for your rabbit over a period of time. Weigh them at the beginning, cut down the amount of food that you're giving them, move them slowly onto a good quality food, give them more exercise, weigh them every week and gradually transition slowly so that they lose their weight. Now, you need to do that by transitioning them onto a good quality nugget-based diet with lots of herbage or forage, and the ideal one would be something like XL Light. This is a light diet that's got low in calories, so they can eat lots of that nugget food. But actually, for better advice, look on the back of the packet and that will give you a really good food guide as to how much you should be feeding. The key thing is to transfer their food from a poor diet over to a good diet really slowly. If you do it too quickly with these overweight rabbits, they can go into liver failure, a problem called hepatic lipidosis. So transition them slowly over 14 to 28 days, moving it bit by bit. If you're at all worried, then it's best to go and see your vet. In doing this, you can also add other things like XL treats to give them a more interesting food as they go along. This way, you'll get some weight off your rabbit, they'll end up much healthier, they won't have all those other problems, and they'll be a much happier rabbit for it. I'm Matt Brash for Furry Pet News. Goodbye and happy feeding.